Good afternoon. My name's Amanda, and I'm going to be taking this afternoon's reflexology lesson. It's a fairly informal session, so I want you to relax. Do make notes if you wish. I would recommend that you do. And please do enjoy the tea and coffee that's been provided for you. I will be enjoying my mug of tea. So to begin with, just tell you a little bit about me. I've got a City of Guilds Further Education Certificate in Reflexology, and I'm a member of the British Register of Complementary Practitioners, and I also have a private practice in complementary therapies. So today I'll take you through an introduction to holistic reflexology, so that those of you that wish to pursue this form of holistic therapy will have a firm grounding on which to do so. So the ancient Egyptians understood that massaging certain pressure points in the soles of the feet generated reflex responses and conditioned those responses to behaviour. In effect, they discovered that a map of the internal body is registered in the feet. And today, that discovery has led to the development of a technique for relaxing nervous tension and assessing body imbalances through foot massage. I'm just going to have another sip of tea and I'll pop it down. So many conditions can be alleviated with reflexology. The human body is constantly trying to maintain homeostasis, or a state of balance, but due to stress and injury, bad diet, lack of exercise, and the resulting build-up of, or poor elimination really, of toxins, the body can't cope and sickness sets in. But reflexology can help restore and rebalance the systems of the body. And working on certain pressure points, a qualified therapist can locate restrictions, congestion and imbalances and alleviate them, hopefully. However, you as the therapist, you must never promise a cure or name a specific illness, and certainly never take a patient off or suggest that they come off a prescribed medication. And patients mustn't be told anything that might cause panic or distress at all. It's better to undertreat than to overtreat. And though therapists will make notes as they work, the patient should only be told what's necessary and not everything that's found. Quite often as one area of the body starts to heal, the other imbalances will take care of themselves, so it's not necessary to burden anyone with diagnostic information. It must also be remembered that other complementary therapies can be used alongside reflexology, such as aromatherapy, herbal formulas, and body cleansing. And finally, practitioners of reflexology use what's called a general terminology. So words such as congestion, imbalance, restriction, and area. And as a therapist, it's wise not to specify what you can't confirm. So, for example, if you diagnose a patient as having congestion in, say, the uterus, it would be better to simply suggest congestion in the area of the uterus. Because if they've, say, for example, had a hysterectomy, you could just be picking up scar tissue. So next we'll just talk a little bit about equipment. So it's an excellent therapy for someone that's bedbound. And as a therapist, you must be comfortable and you must look after your back. So it's important that your patient's feet are at the right height to work on. You're going to use a bed. Make sure that it's suitable for your height. And don't use one that makes you lean too far forward or stand on tiptoes. If you're using a bed, you'll need a fitted toweling cover, a paper or cotton sheet, 2 large pillows, a larger and a smaller towel. If you don't have a bed, then a towel and a pillow may suffice. But in any case, what you use is changed afresh for each patient. So your room should be warm, well ventilated, comfortable and clean, and you should be professionally dressed with your nails cut short. Talc or oil may be used. Some therapists prefer to use no lubricant at all, but it just depends on your technique and preferences. So, we'll start our massage. I have Melanie here, who has agreed to be our guinea pig for the day. So an important thing to remember is to value what your client needs, and the way to do that is to keep asking if they want more pressure, less pressure, or if they're experiencing any discomfort. You want to avoid using the word pain or any word that's going to lead or suggest, oh, I should be feeling pain right now. And we don't want to influence their responses in any way. And also because discomfort really covers a broad range of pain, tickling, sensitivity, or any other uncomfortable sensation. So, moving on to Melanie now. For reflexology, you'll want to start with the left foot, and I'll explain why a little bit later. So we'll start with the heel of the left foot, and you'll interlace the fingers like so, and pop them under the Achilles tendon, and grab the heel on both sides with the palms of both hands, and then squeeze with a nice firm pressure, about 5 times. This helps begin circulation of spinal fluid, lymph fluid, and blood up through the body. And once we've squeezed the heel, we'll squeeze the entire foot from the heel all the way up to the toes. And we'll do that about 5 times also. And you want to have your palms on the side of the foot, your fingers up on the dorsal side or the back side of the foot, and then the thumbs and the heel of your hand on the sole of your client's foot. And so we'll go along, distributing equal pressure on both sides of the foot, and grabbing the toes with both hands. And you want to give attention to all parts of the feet so that the client feels balanced and that you're not leaving out any sort of nerves or pressure points which could lead to imbalances in the body. And so I'll go ahead and start asking Melanie now, is this pressure comfortable? Do you want more or less pressure? Okay, great, so a little bit more for Melanie. So now that we've squeezed the foot to increase circulation, we'll start stretching out the ligaments and the tendons of the foot.